Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you how I make biochar by using one of the easiest DIY method. Just imagine I can fill this bath with one burn. But what about if you never heard of it, biochar? You just think like it's a charcoal. It's not. If you are interested to know what is biochar, how it can play a major role in your garden or in your farm, in your soil, and how to make it, it's all in this video. So keep watching. Here is a quick definition. Biochar is a solid carbonaceous material produced as a co-product of thermochemical conversion of biomass. To break it down, biochar is a type of charcoal that is used for soil amendment, while charcoal is a porous black solid consisting of an shapeless form of carbon. Now you have an idea. Let's go straight to the point where I'm going to show you or talk about one of easiest DIY method to make biochar, which is by using a cone pit. Create a cone-shaped pit, surface diameter around 1 meter, by digging into the soil. Start a fire at the base of the cone using small twigs, and you will need to add more wood after the initial wood start developing a layer of ash. So you need to be prepared, have your wood ready, have water nearby because water will be needed at the end of this. Make sure you are not going anywhere because it needs patience, and make sure the weather is not too wind, right? It takes longer to fill up this pit. For example, it took me 4 hours to finish if I'm using big pieces, right? But if I'm using the smaller ones, it can take like less than 3 hours or 2 hours. Sometimes if I'm using softwood, it also goes quicker. So if you are using smaller pit or small piece of wood, just some twigs, it will take maybe 45 minutes or 1 hour or less. It depends. Just make sure you have everything ready and it's dry wood. Everything will come out fine. So now you can see initial wood start developing a layer of white ash. This is the time we're going to add more. So I mostly do at the beginning, I only add one layer at a time because I need to build strong fire, and I try to put wood pieces across each other. If the first layer wood is facing north south, the second layer wood will face east west. In that way, I am giving a chance for fire to go through without struggling too much. As I'm filling it up, I can put more layers at a time. Continue doing this until you reach the top of the pit. Keep your eye on the fire from escaping. If the soil is too dry, the land is too dry, water around the pit like I did here because it's summer and it's too dry, so I water all around. And I use a lot of small pieces on the top when I'm finishing, so that it gives a chance the previous layer and the last layer, all of them to burn nicely. So I will not have a lot of leftovers, but it's okay. You will have some leftovers, some piece of wood that are not transformed into biochar. That's okay. It will be just added on to the next one. Once the top layer start turning white, quench the fire with water. You can use what you have available, like hosepipe, just to make sure there is no more fire going on, because if you left even a tiny, it will turn everything into ash. That's it. That's the finishing. You can still see the size of pieces are like the same as before the burning. That's how you know it's successful. And it's soft. You can just crumble it. So you can see the big pieces. You can use whatever you have to crush all of this into small pieces, like a 1/4 inch. But it's not good idea to use at this stage direct into your garden. You still need to activate it or inoculate. Alright? As it is now, biochar is acting like a sponge. It's an empty. Alright? So you need to charge it. you need to feed it with nutrients so that by the time we put it in your garden, it has everything it needs to give to the plants for years and years. That's where inoculation comes out, bioactivation comes out. There's many ways of doing it. One of them is what we do here by adding to the compost. You can also use compost tea, worm cast, etc. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. Drop your comments, likes and shares. Thank you. See you in the next video.